Hi everyone, I wanted to show you how to add images from your local environment into CodePen. This is a little bit of a hack, but it's definitely the easiest way to complete your bootcamp project. So I've got a picture of a dog and a picture of a cat on my desktop, and I want to get them in here. The easiest way to solve this is by using Google Drive. Everybody has a Google account. So if you were to go to drive.google.com, what we're going to do is use Google Drive to host these images. And then I'll show you the snippet of code we need to put them into CodePen. So I'm going to hit, in Drive, I'm going to hit New and create a new folder. And I'm going to call it Images. It's actually not necessary, but it's going to be a lot easier than any other method because, excuse me, we'll want to put all our images in here. So I've gone into the Images folder. Let me take both of these guys, Torty and Beagle. Drag them in. Okay, so far, so good. So here's Torty. Let's see if we can get it to show up. I'm going to control click on this, and let's see. It says get link here. Now, that's awesome. We're going to get this link, but we're going to have to tweak it a little bit because this is set up to share, right? Not to embed. So I'm going to copy this link with the understanding that I'm going to have to change it. Let me show you what you change. So I'm going to send everybody a link to this page that describes the process of getting these images on here. And what I'm looking for is this little snippet of code right here. Again, I'm just kind of describing the process here. What we're going to do is take this snippet of code, and then we're going to combine it with a portion of the URL that we just copied. Okay, so step, because there's two things to copy, so it gets a little confusing. So again, I right-clicked this, I said get link, and then I copied it. And in CodePen, I'm just going to paste that in. And that's not what we're using. And what really has to change is this stuff at the beginning and this stuff at the end. And what I'm getting at is this big pile of gibberish is actually what we need to get this image to show up. So if I stretch this out, you'll see it'll probably be drive.google.com/file/some sort of letter. And here is my gibberish between the two forward-leading slashes. And then we've got some more kind of server-side stuff. Well, like I mentioned, there's two things to copy over. That's one of them. And here's the first one. And this looks a little weird when we don't see it in code form. But again, I'm going to copy this. I've got a couple of examples of it. Let me grab this one. Okay, so what I'm going to do is create a HTML tag with a start of one. Hit paste. And this should be familiar. Image source equals doobie-doobie-doo. So what we want to do is change from your image URL here. We're just going to grab this snippet of gibberish. So let me copy, paste, and close that image tag. And it looks like we've got an image. Now I don't need this anymore, so maybe I'll make it a comment. And it's big. Remember, we can always control that by saying img max width 100%. Let's do it again, shall we? Okay, so I dragged a beagle up here. Here's my beagle. I'm going to right click and say get link and copy that. I know it says restricted and we didn't hit like share and stuff. If you Google how to do this, it will give you information that's more than 3 or 4 years old. Google Drive has actually disabled our ability to do this in an easier way. It's not that hard, I don't think, but they turned it off. So we can't there used to be a way where you could get the embed link, and they don't want us to use it for hosting. So that's fine. So I'm creating another image tag. And remember, we're going to say source equals, and let me close that too. And I'm going to grab, like this is the URL. Oh, what am I saying? I'm gonna hit paste, right? So there's the thing I got from Google Drive. And so remember, we're gonna take this snippet right here. I'll go back to the original. Here's Here's the URL. So let me copy that. Jeez, I sound sick, but I'm not sick. I don't know why. Okay, here we go. So I'm going to paste that here. So now we got two weird, confusing things. So I'm going to take this that says your image URL here and put it in there. And it looks like I got too many little closing brackets. Yeah, and now we need to grab this pile of gibberish. Let's see, copy, paste. It looks like I missed a letter there. And hopefully, yeah, we get it out. And I'll get rid of this junk. So that's it. So again, you could host, I think you could fit multiple gigs up here. I guess if your Google Drive is full already, that'd be an issue, but images are small, file size wise. And again, I'm about to email everybody a link to this, which essentially just walks through what I just did. And I'll add that example before I do so. Thank you and good luck.